This 4-kilometer Oba Erinwole Road in Shagamu was for a long time a nightmare to users who had to contend with the many potholes and ditches that littered the stretch. Despite its strategic location and role in connecting Lagos to Ogun State, previous administration did not find it necessary to have it constructed. The Dapo Abiodun administration, however, found it very pertinent to bring succor to the people of the locality and stimulate economic growth. Today, the story is different, as the Oba Erinwole Road brings a breath of fresh air to the people of the locality. The commissioning brings together sons and daughters of Remo land, political leaders in the state, traditional rulers, and other government functionaries. The Commissioner for Works, in his opening remark, speaks on the significance of the road.
This is one of the efforts of Prince Dapo Abiodun-led administration in the state at making life meaningful and ease vehicular movement for the good people of the state through infrastructural development. The road, as we all know, is a major entry from Ikorodu, Lagos to Remo land, which tends to promote significantly the socio-economic relationship between the people of Remo land, Ikorodu, and Lagos State at large. The reconstruction of Oba Erinwole Road commenced in the year 2020 by the present administration to alleviate suffering being experienced on the road by the people over the years. To this end, the newly constructed Oba Erinwole is furnished with road median, modern street light, walkway, drainage to provide comfort for motorists and other users. The award was awarded to an indigenous contractor, Strabic Visible Construction, while local artisans were also engaged in the execution of the project. The reconstruction provided a job for our youths and contributed to the economic growth of the area. On this note, I want to welcome you all once again to this historic event and also see you all at another commissioning very soon. Thank you and God bless. We
will respectfully be calling and inviting Kabiesi, the chairman of the Council of Obas in Ogun State, the Akaribo of Remo land himself, Kabiesi.
What can I say except thank you, thank you, thank you. I have stopped asking the governor to do this and do that because she is already there in the pipeline. All I continue to pray for the administration is that strength, the courage, and more importantly, the financial resources to implement everything that they have got. Then for our people have very short memory. Photo to one new away. But I say you other way but upgrade here. Now you photo you done it before. And to buy more Oba Erinwole. Il est donc white here, brown. This is one of the most deplorable roads in this state, and the governor promised and he fulfilled it. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn èèyàn wa tá bá ti rí comfort wọ́n ti gbàgbé ẹ bá gbàgbé o nǹkan gidi ló wà nù ní wọ́n ti bá wa ṣe. I have assured the governor ní tèmi o àti ti gbogbo ilé wa àti ti Rẹ́mọ àmọ́ tí a wà. God will continue to guide this administration. God will continue to show you light and put you in the right direction, because this administration will be and will build in the next maybe 5-6 years a reference point in governance in Ogun State. This is a fantastic government. God bless you all.
We have the representative of Kabiesi, the Awujale, with us.
There is no shred of doubt in anybody in Ogun State that His Excellency has really excelled in all the infrastructures in Ogun State. We see him as a very brilliant businessman, and therefore coupled it in with very, very sagacious administration in the state. We appeal to everybody in the 4 divisions of Ogun State to continue to support him in his administration. And well, I don't think anybody here will doubt anything about the progress our governor has done. Nídìí èyí, a fi àdúrà tí ìpè kí gómìnà wa ẹrù tó gbé yìí wàá sọ̀kalẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ó ṣe lọ́dún mẹ́rin ṣe sí o, wàá sọ̀kalẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Nígbà tó bá ṣe tán àlàáfíà ara ló máa fi lo gbogbo ayé ìtókù. Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀ o, àdúpẹ́ o.
We will also invite Kabiesi, the Alake and the paramount ruler of Egbaland, His Royal Majesty, Oba Dr. Adedotun Gbadebo, CFR.
Mo kí gómìnà wa fún oríire tèní. Mo dẹ̀ kí gbogbo Rẹ́mọ náà wípé ẹ kú àṣeyẹ èní. Irú nǹkan báyìí la máa bára wa ṣe o. A ní rí báyìí o. Níjẹjọ a wà ní Arépo, à ń ṣe ọ̀nà tí wọ́n rò pé kò ṣeé ṣe tí gómìnà wa bá wa ṣe. A dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé a ní yé béèrè nígbà tá à ń bọ̀ bí láàárọ̀ yìí interchange sí Abẹ́òkúta tí ó jẹ́ pé tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ mọ́tò máa ń yà látọ̀tún sósì, wọ́n dẹ̀ máa ń pààyàn, wọ́n ti pa SSG state yìí kan bẹ̀rẹ̀ kọ́ lọ́kọ́ gbé sáré fẹ́ rere. Nígbà tí gómìnà bá wa ṣe ọ̀nà yẹn wá dáa pín, a ò lè kọjá bẹ̀ ká má ṣàdúrà fún gómìnà. Èyí tí ó kù ni pé a fẹ́ kí gómìnà wa kó tún ìtò tí ń ṣe kó tún máa ṣe lọ títí gẹ́gẹ́ bí òfin ṣe gbà láyè láti ṣe. Ọlọ́wọ́ dẹ̀ fún ṣe, kò ní ṣàṣetì, kò ní ṣàṣerí. Ìlọsíwájú làwọn máa rí lógún state.
Ẹgbẹ́ ọlọ́jà ló ṣèkì, ó ti ṣe o, bàbá ti ṣe o, ó ti ṣe o, bàbá ti ṣe o, ohun tó ń bà wá lẹ́rù bàbá ti ṣe o. Ó ti ṣe o, bàbá ti ṣe o, ohun tó ń bà wá lẹ́rù bàbá ti ṣe o. Olúwa ti ṣe. Àwa ọlọ́jà, gbogbo obìnrin, àwa la bí ọba, àwa la bí joyè, àwa la bí dókítà, àwa la bí lọ́yà, tí dàpọ̀ ní gbogbo wa ń ṣe láti Rẹ́mọ, Jẹ̀bú Òde, Ẹ̀gbá, Yewa. Àwọn fúnra ra wọn mọ̀, gómìnà mọ̀ pa wà pẹ̀lú òun. Àgbójúwẹ̀yìn, adúpẹ́dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn. Eléyìí tó ń ṣe yìí kò sẹ́ni tó ṣerú ẹ̀ rí. Torí títì ta dúró sí lénìí, tó o bá gbé mọ́tò láti bíbá yìí cross sọ́nà Kòdú, ilé mẹkáníìkì ni mọ́tò yẹn ń lọ. Ṣùgbọ́n ńgbà tá a wá rí pọ́n ṣe léyìí, àwa obìnrin gan àti jókòó àti sọ̀rọ̀ pé gbogbo nǹkan tí Dàpọ̀ ń ṣe yìí ta la rí tó ṣerú ẹ̀. Àwa tún kàmpéènì fáwọn tí ò ń ṣọlọ́jà, àwọn tó ń tajà ládùúgbò wọn ni, tàbáwọn tó ń tajà títì, àbáwọn tó ń kiri ọjà, oníṣòwò náà ni gbogbo wọn. tí Dàpọ̀ ní gbogbo wa ń ṣe.
I invite His Excellency, Mr. Development, Mr. Achievement, Mr. Potentials, and of course, Mr. Organization to now address us this afternoon. Prince Dàpọ̀ Abiodun.
Oshe, thank you very much. Today is indeed another historic day in the annals of history in Ogun State. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is with pleasure, delight, and pride that I stand here to commission this road, the Erinwole Road, today, the 21st of November 2022. We are witnessing yet another remarkable achievement that is recorded by this purposeful administration, your government, the People's Government of Ogun State. I am deeply elated to welcome you all to the commissioning of this 4-kilometer dual carriage expressway named Erinwole Road in Shagamu local government area of Ogun State. In a very special way, I congratulate His Royal Majesty Oba the Dr. Babatunde Adewale Ajayi FCA, CFR, the Akaribo, and Paramount Ruler of Remoland, and all his brother Obas from all over the state. All the sons and daughters of Shagamu and Remoland on this milestone. This is the first road we are commissioning in Remo Division and in Shagamu particularly. We have, however, completed a handful of other roads like the Hospital Road, the Bright Fashion Road, amongst others. And like I promised, we will be commissioning a road every week till May 2023. For your information, construction work will start on the Hospital Road in Ogijo this week by the grace of God. Let me on that note state that at the inception of administration, we inherited numerous roads that were in a terrible state and have been left unattended by previous administrations. This we found inconsistent with the Ogun State of our collective dreams and the sophistication of our people. Ogun State is renowned for excellence in all spheres. For us, we realize that majority of these roads have a direct bearing to the economic circumstances of our people. One of such roads was this Erinwole Road. By the time we came into office, this road had become a nightmare. It was unpassable. It caused untold hardship to our people, and Shagamu was becoming a pariah among cities because of this terrible neglect. In the course of my campaign in 2018, our people from Shagamu brought the state of this road to my attention, and I promised them that if they vote for me and I become governor, I will reconstruct this road. This is not an isolated case. In the course of our electioneering, we observed the several states of the decay of public infrastructure, rural and urban water, electricity supply, housing, a lot left to be desired. In this regard, we noticed that we could see this from Ila Road to Ilara, Ajebo to Ajebandele, Odeda to Odogbolu, Iwokpi to Iwoye, Ikperu to Ikwokia, Songota to Shagamu, Ijebode to Ijoko, Igbesa to Igbogila. The story was the same. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I need not reiterate that Erinwole Road is a life wire to the economic well-being of our people here. It is a link road
between Shagamu Township to Ogijo and even Ikorodu in Lagos State. Without this road, the claim of Shagamu to be a major industrial hub became questionable. I'm therefore happy to be here today to commission this same Erinwole road that was meant to be a punishment to a targeted former governor and Remo people by narrow-minded politicians of yesteryears. Do you hear me? It was meant to be a punishment to a former governor and all the people in Remo by narrow-minded politicians of yesteryears. This project, again, is a touchstone to our commitment as a promise-keeping administration. We continue to fulfill our promises in all parts of Ogun State. Just last week, we were in Arepo to commission the Arepo Journalist Estate Road. And before then, we were in Igon, Ishamoniodo Shakiti Road. We were in Okiola Road in Imeko, among several others. This year has been an all-round year of commissioning and celebration across all parts of our dear state. Let me emphasize that we are equal to the task of commissioning at least one project every week till the end of our first term. We are determined to make Ogun State a champion and envy amongst all others in terms of service delivery. In our approach to infrastructure development of Ogun State, Erinwole was identified amongst other roads as a top priority for completion. Till date, over 80 major roads, amounting to about 400 kilometers, have either been constructed, reconstructed, or rehabilitated. This administration in 3 years and 6 months has done more in terms of kilometers of roads than previous administration in the state. These roads include, amongst others, Ilarowode Road, Ijebode Mojoda Epe Road, Abeokuta Shiun Road, Atolusada Agbara Road, Pansheke Adigbe Road, Ilisho Agowoe Road, among several others. We are so confident that the completion of these roads will improve the standard of living of residents and all others who live, work, and come here to play. There are sure ways of increasing economic activities, defining individual and collective prosperity, and opening up the geographical space for increased productivity, wellness, and well-being of the people. Surely, this reconstructed Erinwole Road will open access to Shagamu, Ogijo industrial zone of the state. Equally important is the fact that it will now attract new businesses, which in turn will boost the economic base of our small, medium-scale enterprises in Shagamu and its environs. Whilst at the macroeconomic level, it will increase our IGR, this can also be used to finance other infrastructural projects. This new road has an assortment of bespoke furniture, including road signs, drainages, street lights, sidewalks, to confirm with our standard of excellence. It is no gainsaying that the infrastructure drive of our administration has continued to yield bountifully. It has become a veritable tool for urbanization, industrialization, and economic growth. We have spent the last 3.5 years rekindling hope and trust of our people in their government. We have established trust between government and the private sector. We have prioritized delivery of services and remain focused and committed to building our future together agenda. We remain a promise-keeping administration. Our vision summarizes the kernel of our agenda: provide a focused and coordinated governance, to create an enabling environment, to increase the economic well-being of our people and their individual prosperity. Our promise is that our government will be fair, will be equitable in the allocation of infrastructure to all parts of the state, even as we continue to complete all inherited projects that are of economic priority. We have deployed several strategies and alternative financing options, such as PPP and also an infrastructure development bond. To this end, we are looking forward to collaborating with the NMPC to finish up the remaining portion of the Ikorodu-Shagamu Expressway. We are doing the same thing for the Ọ̀tà-Ìdí-Ìrókò International Road, as well as the Papalanto to Ilaro Expressway. We will continue to take into consideration matters of security, welfare, and well-being of our people. Today, I'm proud of our achievements on road construction and rehabilitation across the 20 local government areas of our dear state. These roads were chosen based on the need of our people in fulfillment of our campaign promises. We have not done this exclusively at Okemoson. We've carried along our CDAs, our CDCs, our traditional rulers, and all other stakeholders. Indeed, all our roads were chosen by the people themselves. Let me reassure our people that construction, rehabilitation, and maintenance of inter- and intra-city roads will continue across all the 20 local governments in the state till every road in this state becomes motorable. We are determined to raise the bar on road construction in the years ahead. The Ogun State Public Works Agency has been upgraded to take on the challenge alongside with the mainstream ministry and its rural development counterpart to reach every hamlet and the remotest of our villages. We will soon be deploying rollers and graders to every local government so that we can begin to rehabilitate our rural roads as the rains begin to subside. We will continue to be inclusive and participatory in all that we do. We will be transparent, accountable, and obey the rule of law. Apart from road projects, you would have seen our yellow roofs all over the place, particularly our over 1,000 state-owned primary and secondary schools, over 100 primary healthcare centers, over 1,200 affordable housing schemes built across the length and breadth of our dear state. Our special agro-industrial processing zone, co-located within our international agro-cargo airport city, Metropolis, will provide over 20,000 job opportunities. This is in total alignment with our agricultural agenda set for Ogun State. Our agri roadmap navigates the route to food security, job creation, and agri-industrialization. What we have done is continue to harness our human and natural resources. I can only assure you that we are not going to rest on our oars. We will continue to demonstrate our commitment in development and partnership with our people in education, health, infrastructure, commerce, youth development, agriculture, and all other pillars of our development agenda. Let me, by this, call on all other stakeholders to continue to cooperate with us. As development partners in Ogun State, we will walk this path of glory together. In Ogun East Central District and upper of Ogun State, let me say that administration has continued to enjoy the support, cooperation, and prayers of all our people. Let me therefore use the opportunity to thank you all once again. We remain unwaveringly committed to an inclusive development of every part of this state. As I can assure you that any project that has a clear line of service and benefit to our people will be given major attention. Once again, I call on all our people, especially in Shagamu local government area, that the road commission today is a reward for entrusting us with your mandate. It's also a part reward for your taxes. In this wise, I charge you all to take ownership of this road and all other projects that administration has continued to deliver here in Shagamu and across Ogun State. You have to protect them because they are yours. In particular, I also charge that all the people in this area that this road be put to good use. We have had to put speed bumps on this road because our people were now over speeding on this road and it was causing accidents. It's interesting that a road that was deplorable and unpassable has now become a road where people are over speeding. Please join hands with us in the continued determination to build the future of Ogun State together. I enjoin all the people of Ogun State to continue to support the administration, and I'm hoping that you all have your BPCs so that you can exercise your franchise. Governance is serious business for serious people. not a beer parlor. Okemoson is not a beer parlor. Okemoson is not for mediocres. Before I end this address, let me use the opportunity to call on the private sector to come and partner with us in this success story of building the future of our state together. We cannot do it alone. I assure you that we'll continue to find us ready, willing, and worthy partners. At this point, I will, with a sense of duty and fulfillment, go ahead to commission this 4-kilometer road in Shagamu to the glory of God and the continued development of Ogun State. I want to thank you all for listening to me, and God bless you. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn.